provoke you to setback. So the goal is to set you back. So setback and then setback are two different types of terms. One is a verb and one is a noun. And if you've ever been in a setback, because I've been in a setback, I went through a setback. My setback actually happened much earlier, but I'm going to say from 2006 to 2013 is when I had to go through my correction because of a disobedience in 2000. So really, the setback actually began in 2000. I was financially set back, emotionally, spiritually set back because I was in a state of disobedience. I had moved in unequally yoked with a roommate. And so that situation happened. And then life caught up with me in 2006. And that's when my correction began. So that I ended up losing my place, having to move in with family, go back and forth to homeless shelters, different types of things that were going on at that time. And so then I kind of came out of it 2013, and I had a post correction process between 2013 and I don't know, 2021, something like that. Within that time, I met a devil, and that person, and that happened between 2013 and 2016. And so dealing with him set me back. Not only the situation with the friendship set me back, but dealing with him because when I come out of homelessness, struggling in correction, I didn't need to get involved with a romantic relationship. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even looking for it, but he was looking for it because he was looking for a place to stay. So here it is, I'm in another setback. And so then he's going back and forth with an ex, trying to make things work with her. She don't want to make things work anymore. So then that's affecting my health. That whole situation just affected my mental health. It affected my regular health. I started gaining weight, losing my hair, all different types of things. I was losing money. It set me back financially. So when you think about setback as a verb and then setback as a noun, think about it like this. So here are the definitions: delay or impede the progress of someone or something. So that's hold up, slow down, hold back. And then setback as a noun, a reversal or check in progress. Event that delays your progress or reverses some of your progress. So if you made a decision, I'm going to pursue financial stability, and then you turn around and go get multiple credit cards, that's an event that delays your progress or reverses some of your progress. It doesn't mean that you can't get a credit card. What it means is that the event is a decision that you are making. So instead of getting five, get one and start to rebuild your credit. Okay. Event could be also the fact that you decided to move in a brother, move in a sister, move in a family member who is not productive, who causes a lot of dissension, a lot of chaos. That can be an event that delays your progress. If you have dealt with, if any of you have dealt with a homosexual person is looking for a place to stay and will use sex to get into your house so that person can have a place to stay, that's an event that delays your progress or reverses some of your progress. Because if that's an old thing you struggled with in the past, where you might have moved in a partner or you did a live-in situation and that's not what you want to do anymore, then that's an event that is reversing or delaying your progress because it's an old thing. If you find yourself returning to toxic relationships, you're trying to figure out how in the world did this happen? Here it is, I'm 40, 50 years old, and I'm still entertaining these types of relationships. And they can be in the forms of friends, family, and romantic relationships. It doesn't always have to be a sexual relationship. But you realize how did this happen? Because it's something that you did not address within yourself. And the person who that you keep taking in is just a certain kind of spirit that wants to delay you. That person just has a different face for the season in your life. So that person is going to hold you up. That person is going to slow you down. That person is going to hold you back. If you see women trying to do something with their life, have a business with their life, and then they meet a devil, and the devil, instead of trying to be a contributor to that woman's life, he puts a bunch of babies in her. That's slowing her down. That doesn't mean that she can't accomplish what she wants to accomplish, but he purposefully set her back. She set herself back in making a decision to be with him and accept him at his potential state, and he set her back because of sheer jealousy. He didn't like the fact that she was doing something with her life. She got an education. She was trying to be something, right? So then he delayed her on purpose. He holds her up. He holds her up with going back and forth with an ex, or going back, or not keeping a job. Every time she turns around, he quits his job. He'll get the job and go good for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden he wants to quit. Or he'll stay on it for 2 or 3 months, and all of a sudden he wants to quit. A lot of times there are outside influences for why he's getting that job and quitting it. Sometimes it has a lot to do with a person still dealing with an ex, and the ex is telling him that if you want to get me back, you got to get a job. So then he goes and get a job. But then the ex tells him, "Well, I don't like the job you have. You need to get a better job." So then he purposefully quits that job. So here it is. He's taking you through a roller coaster, and you don't really know what's going on. And so all of that is a setback. All of that is it is setting you back in terms of verbal, and it is a setback for you because now you got to pull yourself out of whatever is going on that you don't even know what's going on. So people provoke you to setback. The goal is to set you back, however way they do it, however way they do it. Because if you're set back, if someone creates a situation where you end up in a hospital, or that's your death, there's no recovery after that. At least if you're in the setback, you can reassess and pull yourself out of it and recover and restore back to your life. But if something happens where you can't do that anymore, that's it. So that's what I want you to think about, because people will provoke you to setback because their goal is to set you back. All right, so thank you very much for listening to this series. Visit, subscribe, and follow so you can find my website, reginawhitefavors.com. I'm on YouTube, of course, youtube.com/ at Regina White Favors. And then my Amazon author page is amazon.com/author/ Regina White Favors. So do take some time to think about some of the ideas that I went through in this particular Shake the Dust Off Your Feet series. I don't know if I'm going to have a book component. I'm not quite sure just yet, but it is something that I am considering. So I do hope that you will listen to the full series. I'm going to have it in full as one video length, and then I'm going to have it separate as well. So thank you very much for listening. Please visit, subscribe, and follow. Have a great day.